It's Monday and no trucks right here, only me and except monkey. One low only monkey right here. The trucks, I don't know, I think rain. Maybe no coming for I think rain. And I need a truck for, I need to make a bonus. No make a bonus, no go check Friday.
Of course, it's Monday morning. Monster Monday is what I call it. And checking up on my turbo here. It seems like it's just making a funny noise, like it's losing air somewhere. So I'm trying to figure out if one of these hoses is busted or what's going on. But yeah, we had to put this thing in the shop Thursday. The synchronizers went out in the transmission, of course. I was 2 loads away from my bonus, which, you know, that was kind of upsetting. And of course, Daniel's still in the spare truck, so I couldn't get the spare truck. But luckily, they had this thing back ready and going Friday evening, so I didn't have to be out too long. Probably about altogether maybe a day, you know, day and a half, if that. But yeah, now I see they did change a piece on the turbo, but it looks like they got the clamps pretty tight. So it's got to be something somewhere else. Looks like something might be leaking up here around the exhaust manifold. I'm not sure, but I don't know. These trucks, it's just like, how can I put it? Maybe having problems with your old lady and she know she's about to be replaced. You about to find a new old lady. And she just started tearing up stuff. If these trucks, I guess they figured out we finna get new trucks, so they got jealous and they're gonna fall apart on us before the new trucks get here. So that's all I can figure. I don't know, but hopefully they'll hold out another month and a half, maybe 2 months, if that. And for the new ones to get in, you know, I'm ready to get in something new, nice, more comfortable ride. There's supposed to be some pretty bad trucks coming in, so we'll see when they get here. But yeah, that's how my Monday starting off.
It's Monday morning. We out here on the Oceana track. They've been getting the loads out of here pretty good. I think last week got about 92 loads. I'm still in this old Mac right here. My truck's been tore up about 3 weeks. I want to thank everybody for the prayers and thoughts. You know, losing my granddad and everything, that really means a lot. Y'all just keep right on watching these videos and we'll keep making them.
Buddy Gary. Buddy Gary. I know he's gonna be mad at me. I got him loaded out there. I think the deck loaded, he hate that.
Here we are.
Wave at him. Come in, wave at him. They ain't started on your truck yet. You had to drive old faithful back a little while longer. It's a fun truck to drive though. It's a fun truck, I mean, to drive temporarily. Temporarily, yeah.
it's Monday. It's not too bad. This morning we got 9 loads. By all rest of the day, maybe we can load 18 at least. It's a good day. And I just changed my chain because we needed shopping. But I hope everything good today.
Today is Monday. I'd already be working for 3 days in the loader. We pulling way back over there, about a mile far away from the deck, and we just a year ago by the new stumper, and they helped us a lot. We can I can get ahead fast and help them and all things they need to be helped, like especially like right now for what are we doing, pulling that far away. So Bob is in the buggy and Darlene and John and I run the loader, and they help a lot, you know. That piece of equipment that work fast like this, they help a lot. The old one I used to have, I cannot do. I don't be able to do what I do with this one. So I hope we will have a good Monday. Mondays are always not that good.
Yeah, he called.
I ain't checked the last
Okay.
my clothes must look like a little bit.
Well, to get some new clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, so far we had a good weekend, and we're back to the woods here now. So far, the rain is about shut down for us, but we're hoping that it'll hold off a while until we can get most of this wood out of the back here. We get most of this wood out of the back, we'll feel a whole lot better, and then I think it'll work pretty good. Just be glad when 5 o'clock get here, so we can get off for the day.
Well, we're on a long pull. We're still on up here on Pim's track. It's the oceanic track. What happened to us, most time we plan a little better than this. It is a solid mile. It's 5,280 something feet to the back line. And that's too far to pull the wood. And we had looked at it on some aerial photographs, and there's an old road. It's actually off the Hilbin track that we cut several years ago that is the back line. So what we had planned to do was just cut a half a mile here and then move around and cut the other half from the other side so we ain't got this long pull. Well, I didn't think nothing about it, and in the 11th hour, David, my boss, come out here and said that he didn't want to use Hilburn's road. And it kind of put us in a jam because we had already, you know, that's what we had planned on doing, so we didn't, but we couldn't, so we ended up having to go back and end up pulling the wood back this way. So the last 3 days, we've actually had Smitro in the loader, and we got all 3 tractors pulling on this long pull trying to get it up. And the guys even worked Saturday, and they did nothing but pull wood, and we finally got all the shovel wood that was on the road pulled up, and we're picking up the road now, but it'll probably take us probably today and tomorrow to get the road up. It's so long. Maybe we get up quicker than that, but as soon as we get off this long pull, then I'll get back in the loader and then Smitro will start back cutting. He don't like driving the skidder too much. But anyway, it's just something that happened. unforeseen on my end of it, but we're making the best of a bad situation. Our production's still been pretty good. We've still been up there around 18, 19, 20 loads, which is great, really, but it's just taking a lot of bumping and bouncing to get it. But we're going to stay after it, and hopefully we'll get it done between today and tomorrow.
So how we doing today, guys? It's Monday. We're back out here in the woods. Had a nice little break over the weekend. Hopefully the rain holds off. Sun's shining right now. It did rain over the weekend. We're on a real long pull. We got all 3 tractors pulling today. Semitro's on the loader. He's not cutting today. We're trying to get the wood up out of the road. The water is rising a little bit. Get back across the creek on this side. And hopefully the rain holds out though throughout the whole this week. But they're calling for more rain. So you stay with us here, watch the videos, and maybe we'll have something exciting for you on them.
Today is Tuesday and start rain and too cold today. It's no good for me, my fingers. This truck is a number 7. It really, it's good day maybe. Only the time no good, no like it. It's too much cold and rain.
At y'all today on Tuesday, picking up the spot trailer right quick. Starting to rain a little bit out here. Probably gonna get pretty messy out here. Yeah, they had my spot trailer loaded for Parker Bark, which is what they call a long minimum. It's like the longest minimum we got. Don't nobody really like to run them, but oh well, I guess a low is a low. But yeah. Trying to get these straps thrown and get this landing gear rolled up so I can get out here and get another load down to Georgetown and go pay them a visit tonight. I ain't seen them probably about a good 4 days now. I ain't been down there, so I'll head down there after this load.
Well, unfortunately, they released the water again in Raleigh. Apparently they got a bunch of rain up that way. That's what's so unfortunate about this track. Even it's good wood. Well, it was in a great area because, matter of fact, on a clear day you can see the smokestacks of Rigglewood, but now we got to halt to Georgetown. But they released the water, and thank goodness Metro saved the little hill. This place is up and down, and in the ravines, we try to hit that as soon as the water runs out because we never know when it's going to come up again. And we had saved about a week and a half of work on a hill back in this side over here, and Metro has saved that, and that's actually what we had to fall back on. And but they'll soon finish that up, and then we're going to move to the other side of the track. And I just hope the water, runs out as fast as it came up. But I don't know. I never know what they're going to do in Raleigh, but hopefully it'll run down and we can continue to keep working, and maybe we can finish this thing and not have to move out.
Good morning, fam. This is Wayne. Once again, coming to y'all, give y'all a little information on the job. I got this load here. Get ready to go to Parker Bar with it. And I'm going to try to come back, get me a load to Georgetown, take it in, probably get home sometime about 8, 9 tonight, but that's a normal work day for us. So the weather here is kind of cloudy. They call it for rain, they call it for snow. We don't know, but whatever it is, we're gonna still try to move and do what we can do. So we're gonna go get this load off and come back and go to Georgetown. Come back, get some rest, and try it again tomorrow. So till see you again, everybody be safe and take care. Peace out.
You don't cut it right. You stop every time. You stop. So you need a grinder sometimes.
Sawbuck, I can actually remember a time when I worked with my dad that we didn't have sawbucks. We actually had 3 men on the deck that would cut up wood, and you talk about something that looks crazy. Osher would have a fit today because the loader man, of course, I mean, you know, you had to have a good loader man because he's actually picking wood up over top of the guy's head all day long. You know, you're not supposed to, but you know, you inadvertently do it, and I've actually seen guys get hit before. But you know, the sawbuck now, it's an essential piece of equipment, and if it breaks, like, the whole job stops. You know, and I can remember the time when we didn't have them, and when they came out with them, everybody was scared to buy them because it would tie the loader up trying to do everything. But it's probably been one of the best things that they've come up with as far as mechanized and locking jobs, getting people off the ground. You know, because I mean, around the loaders is a dangerous place, you know, to be. But and I can remember the first sawbucks we had, they had pulleys and belts and this all kind of crap inside that box, and they have actually simplified them a great deal. And even the ones I've got here are about 8 years old. The one that's on the loader that Justin was running, it's called a Raleigh. But it's amazing how simple they are now. But I mean, they still got O-rings and hoses in it, and of course all the sawdust gets packed in that box, and you can't see it. And we seen something leaking, but we didn't know exactly what was coming from because the sawbuck really stays buried down in the dirt or the sawdust and stuff. But you know, I knew I was putting oil somewhere. I didn't know where it was going, but we finally dug it out, figured out where it was at, and then Justin came out just the Friday and told me, he said, there's an O-ring on it that'll blow. Maybe work.
Yeah, today we take a half a day, then no loading wood to fix some of the equipment. We have a lot of stuff run down. We don't have no mechanic. Justin try to do everything. It's hard for him to do one thing and another one. So today everybody stop and change the oils and some things, and change this stuff, they fix some things that brought down. Maybe Monday we started back all again.
Well, I'm gonna go down and see can I get that tractor up here so Justin can check and see can he find out what hose that blowed off that thing. Some blow the hose off and dump the hose down, tank of oil out. Maybe you can get it up here and we can find out what's going on.
Yesterday I got a little bit of wood bunched ahead of the guys, so we had the clamp had a busted hose in it, and it had a bad leak. We had to pull it out here. This morning I fixed the hose, got it back going. I had to do change the O-ring on the shovel and get it back going. But they've released the water in Raleigh again, and it's flooded down here. But luckily, we've got all the wood out of the back, so all we have to do is deal with one crossing. It's not that long and not that deep, so I think Smitro and them, they fixed that, so now everything else is on a hill, so we should be in good shape for the rest of the week now.
Well, unfortunately, equipment breaks down, and you know, we don't have a mechanic anymore. Steve's no longer with us, and Sam, he quit and went to work with somebody else, and so Justin's on the shovel now. He's down in the woods, and I'm trying to run the loader. Me and Smitro's switching back and forth trying to run the loader. But a few days, well, I guess it's been 2 weeks ago, I tore my bicep out here. I slipped and fell, and I was holding on to the trailer, and it snatched it real hard. But so I can't do a whole lot, so I'm having to depend on Justin really to do everything.
$100 only.
I ain't saying no more tickets.
No selling more?
No, I ain't saying no more tickets.
Then you got it.
I'm gonna keep all of mine.
Yeah, for you got it. You not selling me, maybe you win 120.
That's right.
And yesterday win 100. Why only me told you? You selling me, you say, okay. That's good, my love, man. Very good.
Very good.
But it's okay, but you know, your money no low.
That's right.
No go. You got it right here and $20 more.
That's right.
Gary this morning selling me the $20 ticket, lottery scratch ticket, and I win $100. Nice for me. And Gary makes it. Damn, no selling more than my ticket, the lottery.
Changing the power steering pump.
Well, as you can see, Wayne's having to replace the power steering pump on his truck. You know, Gary replaced his about 3 weeks ago, and you know, which I can't. You know, the truck, they're good trucks. They're 12 years old. I mean, I think Gary's 1,500 miles from 1,000,000. All the trucks is right there at 1,000,000 miles.
Well, you know, we got them guns out. Well, you know it get real. They take that shirt off and them guns come out. Well, you know it's some work about to get done there. Boy. Huh? No. Power steering?
Yeah.
You got them guns, well, them guns, they're ready.
They move them guns, turn that joker. You got 90 plus on there.
Well, I tell you, these trucks, they're going to fall all to pieces before them new ones get in.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense to have to put all this new stuff and you get new trucks next week.
Gary's one gonna be here.
Oh yeah, never. Yeah, he said
that the one you get when you wait till you
no,
said yours was blue.
Mine blue. They said they was on the dock, they were about to ship them. I just hate they got to spend so much money on the old ones for that. Right before the new ones get here. I mean, that's crazy. Man, down to his wife beater. It got hot out here too, ain't it?
Yeah.
You need to come up out this daggone thermal. I know that. This Carolina weather is crazy, man. 40 degrees one week and next week is.
And they've been good trucks, but they're wore out, and we've got new ones ordered. But unfortunately, I think everybody ordered trucks the same time I did because we had been waiting for months for the trucks to get here. And it just hurts my feelings to have to spend money. I mean, the old 95 Mac, we ain't got first and fifth gear in it, you know. So I'm just glad that Daniel don't mind driving it because he has to start out a load, then go up to third or second. And what was it, the T800 that he was driving, it started using a bunch of water and oil, so the motor's shot in it, and that's, you know, $15,000 on that, which I ain't fixed it yet. But I mean, these old trucks are just nickel and diming me to death, and I just wish that the new ones will hurry up and get here so we could just park these things, you know, and, you know, save some money and then fix them later on and sell them. But we're trying to run to Georgetown with 12-year-old trucks, and you know, the trucks has got to be safe. You know, you can't have junk running up down the road because you'll kill somebody, and that's the last thing you want to do is hurt anybody. So I just hope that the new trucks get here so we can retire these old ones.
Come over yesterday? Come out with killing me. And I went to the kitware place to get one. They didn't have none in stock.
Well, they just come in.
When they come in today?
Yeah, they over there on the tailgate.
Oh, they over there now?
Yeah.
I need to get them. Pull off, pull off. That's all.
No, brother.
They sent that text up.
When?
Yesterday.
Okay, yesterday I unhooked my load there and got ready to go home with the truck. I noticed it was kind of tight steered, so I said something ain't right. So I stopped and looked at it, see if there was anything busting, holes leaking or anything, but it wasn't. So I determined that it might be the power steering pump. So me and Gary went on to Georgetown this morning. So when we got back, I called Justin, told him about it. He said go ahead and get one. So I had Gary to pick me up one, and just got through putting it on. Getting ready to do a trial run with it, see how everything works. Hope that solved the problem. It was kind of hard this morning trying to make a curve, and you got to turn it with two hands. That's a little bit awkward there, but we made it down there and back safe. Got the pump on, get all the tools and stuff up, clean the trash up, and we're gonna do a trial run. Call it today, go to Rickwood.
Well, apparently, when the boss is away, the guy starts these shenanigans. Apparently, of course, you know, we got some Mexican guys, and these guys, they love hot stuff. And listen, I don't like hot stuff. The pepper on your table at home, that's as hot as I want. No hotter than that. I was taught at a very early age, somebody gave me a hot pepper and they'd like to kill me, and I'm through with hot stuff. But everybody else likes hot stuff out here. So they had this challenge, these ghost peppers, and which I heard that everybody ate them and did pretty good. But then there's this other thing, it's called Carolina Reaper, and they're supposed to be the hottest thing that's out there. And they got a hold of some of that stuff, and I don't think the boys did too good on that. But I'm just glad I wasn't here, and they would have fooled me into eating something like that, because I'd have killed them all.
These things you can what fish? Ghost pepper?
Alright, you want to bring something else next time?
What's the other one? The Carolina Reaper?
Carolina Reaper, yeah. You want to bring something else next time?
This is what the truck drivers needed. I think when they follow sleep, just really want to put it in the mouth.
We're cracking the seat.
Stay awake.
Most miles I've ever put on one trail. As long as I've been driving.
I had gotten word that Cat is excited about Gary's truck or some of our trucks getting 1 million miles on them, which is kind of funny because you know everybody talks about the new motors and the new stuff. The old stuff used to get 1 million miles on it. The newer stuff can't anymore. So I guess Cat wants to make it. Is going to make a big deal. I heard. I'm not sure what they're going to do yet, but Dixon has talked to me and said the Cat wanted to get up with us when it got it. But the truck's is 12 years old, 1 million miles on them, and that's a lot of miles. It ain't so much for big trucks, especially road trucks. Those guys, you know, on the highway, it's not uncommon to get 1 million miles, you know, on a truck. But in the woods, it's a pretty tough truck to take 1 million miles out here. But you know, I'm glad we hit that milestone because I promised Gary years ago that if he got 1 million miles on, I'd buy him a new one. And it's going to work out about right because Gary's actually one of the first trucks that's coming in because they all picked the colors they wanted. And but hopefully it'll all work about the same. When he hits 1 million, the truck will be in and we can make the grand swap. And I think Cat's going to give me 6 new trucks. I'm not sure though. No, they're not.
I was in the wrong town. I thought I was on 37, I'm on 31. I didn't look at it. I kept hollering today. Nobody never seen that.
I had to take my chances. My radio quit working.
Yeah.
$1 million $1
Huh?
I didn't pay attention to the trail talking about he was going to get it. $1 million get it. $60.
Shoot.
Maybe I got enough time to get it. I get the city later and go down there. $1 million. I need that too. That was both days.
Well guys, this is the end of the video. Again, we thank y'all for watching, and please don't forget to hit that like and share button. We're interested in your comments. Send us your comments. We'll do our best to answer them. And like always, keep watching and we'll keep making them. Thank you.